guys, this is Shelly from Achieve. In case you missed our group on harmonicas, we made a little one of our own, and you're going to need the kit that has the 2 tongue depressors. There's 2 pieces of straw, like a cut straw, and there's 1 rubber band that's a little bit larger, like that, and then we have several rubber bands in there that were pretty tiny like that. So you're going to need that kit. And to get started with that, we're going to just need the 1 tongue depressor to start and the large rubber band. Okay, so you're going to be holding your tongue depressor the long way. The rubber band's going to go this way around your stick. So some people are having a little trouble going this way. That's not what we're doing. So it's really easy. Just put your rubber band over the end of the stick and hold on to it, and just stretch it until it comes down to the end. So it looks like that. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time in case anybody is having trouble. So you take the stick and the rubber band. So I'm just going to put this over the tip of it, and then I'm going to hold on to it so it doesn't fall off, and just stretch it till it's long enough to go to the bottom. And make sure it's right there, and it's basically flat against the stick like that. Alright, so then you're going to need 1 piece of straw. This is kind of the key thing we have to do to make this work. You're going to pull up your rubber band a little bit, and you're going to put this under it so it makes a little cross, and just slide it up toward the top. So it's under the rubber band. So that's the key thing. It's going to give this rubber band some space to vibrate. That's what's going to produce the noise when we actually use the harmonica. In a real harmonica, they would use a metal reed, kind of like the reeds you have in clarinets or saxophones that vibrate, but they're made of metal and they're pretty small. They're like, little. If they're high tones, they're a little taller if they're big, but harmonicas aren't that large usually. So that's what usually vibrates in a harmonica. We're going to have this rubber band that vibrates in our harmonica. So then you're going to get your second stick and just put it on top of it. So it kind of sandwiches that in there, okay? Alright, and then I'm just going to have to use a rubber band to secure this together so it doesn't come apart. So I'm going to get one of my little rubber bands. Okay, I'm just getting it apart like that. So I'm going to wrap it around the end here, probably 2 or 3 times till it's tight. So it looks like that. Kind of like you go around your hair if you're doing a ponytail like I have. Alright, so that's pretty much what that is. My rubber band popped off, so I'm just going to fix that really quick. So I'm putting that back on. Putting my straw back on here. Alright. And then sandwich it on there. Then we're going to wrap the rubber band around it. So I'm doing it again. I'm just going to move this down a little bit so I have some room. 2, 3. Alright, so that one's correct. So if you hold it by that end, it kind of looks like this, like a clamp or something. But we're not going to leave it like that. We're going to take our other piece of straw, and we're going to put it not under the rubber band but on top of it. So it's just going to set right here, and then you're going to cover it up, okay? So it's not, you don't have to put it under the rubber band, it's just going to sit on top of it, and just like the other end, we're going to clamp it together with one of our other rubber bands. So usually 3 times does a good job wrapping around this. Alright, let me move this a little bit. Alright. So there we have the harmonica. So you can kind of see in the middle here, that's where your rubber band is. That's what's going to vibrate and make the noise. So when these two straws are farther apart, it's going to make a little bit lower noise. The one that isn't under the rubber band, you can slide a little bit and it makes this space smaller, so it's going to be a higher pitch. So let's see if it works today. Hold on. Almost had it. I think my rubber band's not flat. Let me try it. Oh, there, you almost heard it. That one's not going very good. I'm taking it apart 3 times today. So let me just check it really quick. Sometimes if the rubber band isn't straight, it doesn't do as well. So I'm just going to make sure the rubber band is straight on here, because that's crooked. Okay. And I'm going to make sure these are kind of flat together. We'll give it one more try, because it just worked. Then we'll put the other piece of rubber band on there with the other piece of straw. So hold on a second. Have it. I have my rubber band again. Hopefully it'll work this time. There you go. So my rubber band was twisted, so you want to make sure it's flat against this tongue depressor. So on both sides. So when you put this first straw on, just make sure your rubber band's straight. I think I twisted it when I put this rubber band on. Then I can slide this out. And that's about as close as I can get it. But you can hear it sounds a little different. So basically that's just that air blowing across this rubber band is making it vibrate, so it's going to produce that noise. So when it was twisted, it just couldn't vibrate as well. So that's basically how we make the harmonica. So, you know, if you have any trouble with it like me, just take it apart again and see if your rubber band's straight. If your sticks seem a little bit warped or something, make sure the flattest 2 parts are together. And just wrap them back up again and give it a try. And then you too can have a harmonica that sounds like this. Okay, we'll see you next time. If this helped you out, you can like our videos and subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot.